The following contest is a second round match in the Voyageur Cup with a 20-minute time limit.
This next one is fixing to be an absolute banger of a match. I cannot wait.
Weighing at 104.7 kilos, he is the real deal, James Roth!
James Roth, a massive victory yesterday over Andreas John Ziegler. We're going to find out just how much that match took out of James Roth as he awaits his opponent tonight.
You know, James Roth is a guy that I have a lot of opinions on, and I'm going to be happy to share them with you as this match goes on.
Ontario, weighing in at 210 pounds, the Golden Gun, Mark Wheeler!
Mark Wheeler's a guy that I've known for probably almost a decade now. Guy from Toronto. I was really happy to see him added to this tournament. Super talented, just a consummate professional wrestler. He looks the part, he acts the part, and he wrestles the part. I love me some Mark Wheeler.
Very technically sound in the ring. He had a very hard-fought match last night against Solomon Tupu. And just like with James Roth in his match, we will see how much that match took out of Wheeler as he gets ready to go one-on-one with James Roth.
James, what is he, scared? Why is he out of the ring? What's going on?
Possibly just showing his respect to Mark Wheeler, giving him the time in the ring.
So here's my problem with James Roth. So he's on, what, an 11-win streak right now? 12-win streak, that's great. Who has he beaten? Who has James Roth put down in the center of the ring that anybody should care about? Has he beaten a single wrestler that's over 6 feet tall? Has he beaten a single wrestler that weighs more than 200 pounds? I don't believe that he has. And I think that he picks his opponents himself. I think WPW gives him easy wins. I think they try to pad his win-loss victory so that when he comes to me, all of a sudden he seems credible, because there's nothing about him that's credible when he's standing up next to me.
I mean, he does hold a victory over former WPW champion AJ Sanchez.
So do I. That's fine.
So he does have some victories of meaning. It's not just, he's getting the bottom of the barrel. They're not just padding his stats.
He beat some little man from Calgary. He beat some little man from NXT UK. He beats a little guy from Regina. What are you seeing as the common trend here? He's beating these small guys. He's not ready for a super heavyweight. He wrestles a junior heavyweight style match. He moves, he's fast, that's all great. But when I punch him and I put him on the ground, he's not going to be ready for that. He's not ready for my style of wrestling.
And Mark Wheeler really taking his time making James Roth wait here.
Mark Wheeler actually coming off of a very significant Achilles tendon tear. I was talking to him about this a little while ago. And you know what? He looks great. Mm-hmm. For a guy who's been out for a year, you look at that physique and tell me he hasn't been in the ring in a year. He looks amazing.
He looks absolutely incredible. He looks like he hasn't missed any time off. And Roth quickly takes him down to the ground.
Yeah, a lot of guys who've been wrestling the whole time that Mark's been off don't have physiques like him right now.
James trying to kick things off with some grappling, but Mark quickly reverses that. Roth takes him down. Wheeler almost has guard on him though, but Roth moves over.
North-south position there.
Looks like he's wrenching back on that arm almost. James trying to get the position on him. Looks like a front face lock here. brings the arm. Now, you mentioned Mark, he had a very significant injury, came back beginning of February. How much is ring rest going to play into a tournament like this?
For a guy like Mark, not at all. He's a very sharp wrestler. I know that even though he hasn't been in the ring wrestling, he's been in the ring training. He's not a guy who's going to make himself any kind of, wow.
Roth with an ankle lock, almost targeting that Achilles.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to argue that it's sound strategy. Might be a little bit underhanded, to be honest with you. I don't know if that's necessarily something that I would do.
And Wheeler takes exception to that. And Roth not afraid to give it right back.
Ooh.
Just pie facing now. Ducks the clothesline. Huge uppercut into the corner. Roth trying to get the crowd fired up. Gets Wheeler up.
It's really annoying that he just does all my moves. Like, that's something that I've done for 10 years. It's a stalling suplex. He sees me doing it. He's probably watching me from the front row before he was ever wrestling, and thinks, oh, someday I'll do that.
Wheeler kicks out at 1. Roth gets ready. And Wheeler counters it. Oh, a huge forearm.
Wow.
Off the ropes. Wheeler's down.
Wow, huge leapfrog. Oh, that works. You almost never see a drop down work like that. Big drop kick.
Great drop kick. Wheeler gets him up. Down. Roth kicks out at 2.
Scratch to the back there. Ooh.
Now Wheeler working over the ankle.
Yeah, maybe he took some exception to him, to Roth targeting an injury on him there.
Kick to the ribs.
See, this is something that we see pretty often here, is that Roth starts really hot. He's always, looking really strong in the beginning, and he kind of starts to lose his motor a little bit. And a guy like Mark Wheeler takes advantage of that and starts to take over.
Wheeler's going to use every second of that 5 count to his advantage. Getting Roth back up to his feet. And Roth is trying to fight out.
Right in the throat.
Kick to the head, drops Roth back down. Wheeler with only a 2 there. But I liked how he tried to pull the arm away from the ropes of Roth.
Yeah, he knows exactly where he is in there. He's not going to let Roth reach out to the ropes. He knows that he was too close to the ropes. And he tried to cut off that angle for Roth.
Snapmare. And Mark Wheeler just taunting the crowd. Taunting James Roth at this point. Oh, big chop by Roth.
Oh!
And the Golden Gun being as disrespectful as he can.
Oh boy.
Maybe not the smartest. Gets him up and
Oh
over.
my God.
Wheeler bounced the foot off the mat.
Bounce.
Huge belly to belly. Massive exploder suplex. And Roth locks in that ankle lock. Nope. Wheeler counters.
See, Wheeler's going to be really good at protecting that ankle too. He's been doing that since he's been back. He really has to be mindful of it now. So Roth actually might be making a mistake here. He's focusing on something that Wheeler is hyper aware of.
Wheeler firing those shots. Ooh, nice open hand there.
Wheeler likes to hit that revolver. It's a big finisher of his. It's like a spinning DDT kind of thing. Oh, kick in the corner.
Beautiful drop kick there. Wheeler pulls him out of the corner. Only a 2 count. Still a lot of fight left in James Roth. Wheeler gets him back up to his feet.
There he's looking at that revolver right there. That's a setup for it.
Locks in those fingers.
He's going to spin him into a DDT here.
Roth is powering out. Showing off the strength. Drops out, rolls him up. 2 count for Roth.
Oh, hard shots there. Hard shots.
Wheeler reverses it and drives that knee into the stomach. Off the ropes. Roth gets him up. And down.
See, the thing that a lot of these guys have to be thinking about here, too, is that there's a thing called cumulative fatigue. You know, you can go to the back, and you can catch your breath, and you can feel like you're feeling ready for the next match. You can feel like you've got your hydration in, you've got your electrolytes, you've got your water, but they're not. Until you've slept, until you've had a couple of days, you do not recover from a match like this. So these guys are going to have to be ready for that for their next match. These guys are going to be very, very drained after a war like this.
Roth catches him. Powers him up. Snake eyes. Off the ropes.
Oh, big lariat.
Roth is fired up, trying to get this crowd going. They're appreciative. Gets him up on his shoulders, but Wheeler fights out of it.
Back door.
Ducks the clothesline.
You know, Roth's looking a little tired, which is not something that we see from him very often. I think maybe his match yesterday is even dragging on a little bit to him. You know, even like I said, you get that night's sleep, you think you're going to be perfect the next day, but you're not. You need a couple of days afterwards to really recover.
And that's one of the things about a 2-night tournament. I mean, you want to get these matches done as quickly as you can to prepare.
Absolutely. That would be my strategy. My strategy, Blair, would be to go in and win the match very quickly. These guys aren't doing that. These guys are having long matches. I would never do that. I would have a very short match and I would win very fast.
That is why you are the WPW champion.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Both of the guys showing fatigue right now. Roth back to that ankle.
That ankle lock again.
Wheeler rolls him up. Roth kicks out again at 2. Big uppercut by James Roth. And another. Off the ropes. Ducks the clothesline. Oh! Wheeler lands a big super kick. Oh, that was a close one. Again, he's going for it. Roth kicks out again.
I thought I saw the referee count 3 there, to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure that was 3, but referee's discretion, I guess.
Wheeler's raining down those punches. Crowd cheering on Roth. And Wheeler is sizing him up here. The golden gun getting ready for his shot. Roth blocks it. Up and over.
Oh, wow. He's really wanting that ankle lock.
And
wow,
Wheeler
he tackled him immediately.
Wheeler taps. James Roth.
Your winner of the match,
James Roth moves on to the tournament, I guess.
James Roth!
A huge victory by James Roth, advancing to the second round. And you have to wonder if maybe Mark Wheeler is trying to protect that ankle a little bit by tapping out so early.
Yeah, I think that's probably valid. He's not going to be trying to missing any more time than he's already missed.
The crowd.
James Roth was tired there. Nobody can deny that. James Roth was not moving as fast or as sharply as he normally does. Now, he has at least one more match tonight. Does he have 2 more in him? I don't know. I don't know that he does.
James Roth securing his spot in the next round as he vies for that Voyageur Cup here at WPW Street Fighter Night 2. It looked like he gave you a little bit of a look there.
You know, these guys all think they're pretty tough looking at me behind the commentary booth. They know that I'm getting paid to do this job. I do exactly the job that I'm paid to do. I'm not going in the ring to fight somebody unless there's a contract and I'm being paid for it.